It's my honor to introduce Mike Giroud. He was a great baseball player here at Shorecrest. He had great work habits and it was a lot of fun to coach because he would listen very intently to what the coach was trying to do with him to teach him to be the best player that he could be. And he wanted to be the best player he could possibly be. And when you get a ball player that has some ability and he has an attitude and a work habit like that, you got something very special. He was a 4-year varsity player here at Shorecrest, and he was one of our top pitchers. And when we were playing some of the best competition, you always like to have him in the mound because he was real competitive, had a good fastball, had a good curveball, and he was going to get everything he had out there in the mound. And he pitched against, like I said, some of the best players in the state. He played a lot of the public schools, and he beat them many times. He had 16 career mixed sports, and he also played third base when he went to pitching. Very good third baseman. He had good range, had good infielder's hands, strong and active throwing arm, and we were all very happy to see the ball hit in his direction because we knew he was going to make the play. But where I think he really stood up, head and shoulders above the other players on offense with a bat in his hand. He was definitely one of the smartest hitters that I ever worked with, both at the high school level and the college level. He had the ability, when he went up to the plate, to sit in a certain pitch, fastball, curveball, whatever it was, in a certain location, in a strike zone. And if he got it, he didn't miss it. He did a lot of damage. I can remember when we were playing Miami Western Christian. I think it was in the senior year, and they beat us in a region final game to advance to the state tournament, and they won the state championship. And we finally got on the regular season schedule, which I always felt they were avoiding us. Tried to schedule many times, but could never work it out. So we finally got on the schedule the following year. And when we played them, they were ranked first in the class in the state of Florida, 17th in the nation. They were the 17th best team. And the people that do the polls, we played at our place. Great game, big crowd. Both teams played extremely well. They got the best pitcher in the mound, game stopped. 5th inning, Mike's at the plate. He comes up there. He's looking for his pitch in a specific location in the strike zone, and he got it. He didn't miss it. Hit the ball well over the left center field fence for what turned out to be a game-winning home run. I think that exemplifies the type of player that he was. The bigger the situation, the better he was. And he won a lot of ball games for us with big hits, very similar to that. Holds a lot of records at Shorecrest. And thanks to Jim, who just figured stats that you couldn't imagine. Got stats on everything. And Mike holds a lot of records here at Shorecrest. He has the highest batting average first season, 562. And we figure if anybody hits a 9,300, that's very good. And it is. 362 is off the charts. Unbelievable. He also holds the record for the most home runs in the season with 6. Holds the record for the most home runs in a career with 15. Holds the record for the most runs batted in a career with 110. Holds the record for the most runs scored in a career with 120. He's tied for the most hits in a career with 133. And he's second in career batting average of 452. With all these great statistics, he was voted on the Florida All-State team as a junior and as a senior. And he went on to play at Eastern Tennessee State University in Johnson City, Tennessee. He started as a freshman at third base, and he was selected on the NCAA Division I freshman All-American baseball team. What a great career he had. He made everybody around him better, the players and his coaches and everybody, because of the type of player he had, and his attitude and his work ethic. And I really think he's very deserving to be selected to the Hall of Fame, Athletic Hall of Fame at Shorecrest. Congratulations, Mike.
First of all, I just want to thank Shorecrest for putting this on. I think it's really cool that you guys decided to do this. I remember when my sister first nominated me last year, I found out about the Hall of Fame as well. It's really cool. So I'm definitely honored to be a part of this. For me, I went to Shorecrest from kindergarten all the way through 12th grade. So this is the only place I ever knew, for that time. But I think a big part of that is why I was able to be successful here, because when I was little, I went and watched the team in '88 or '89 in the state title, the old boardwalk of baseball, when Shane Spears was on the team. And I was in middle school, my brother was 4 years older than me, so I always went watch them play, watch Fred play. And, athletics and Shorecrest were always a big part of my life growing up, and I think that's why I wanted to be successful here when I finally made it to high school. So I think this Athletic Hall of Fame is really cool, and I'm glad you guys decided to do this. One of the things that, in addition to thanking Shorecrest, obviously I'd like to thank my parents for all the sacrifices they made to send myself, my brother, and my sister here at Shorecrest, and all the games, everything else. Thank you very much. I want to thank my brother and sister for all the support over the years. My sister nominated me for this award. She's a big supporter, and I grew up looking up to my brother and wanted to be like him, so thanks for all the support. Katie, I told you I would thank you today. I think you were in middle school when I did all this, but thanks for all the support. Love you. Coach Reed, Coach Thigpen, Coach Kirk, couldn't ask for better coaches while I was here. I've made lifelong friends, because of our coaching staff and the team environment that we were able to be a part of. So, thank you from myself and everyone else that was a part of this program. We really appreciate everything you guys did for us. And, I was fortunate enough to coach while I was in grad school in Tennessee, and it's a lot of work, time and effort that coaches have to put in, and most of the time they're doing it on, for free. It's just volunteer time. So I really respect coaching and, really appreciate everything you guys did for us. In addition to playing baseball, I also played soccer for 4 years, and played cross country, I think, for a day. The coach said it was a bad idea. The last thing I looked at was some of my favorite memories from playing here at Shorecrest that I wanted to share. When I was in 8th grade, I was able to play with my brother at Temple Heights. I don't even know if that's a school anymore. But he was a senior, I was in 8th grade. It was when basketball season, soccer season were still going on, so they were short a few players, and I was able to play with my brother for the first time. It was pretty cool. My freshman year, we beat Seminole High School 2-1 in the Georgiades tournament. That was an incredible experience. A lot of travel baseball growing up. A lot of the guys that I played with went to Seminole and Dunedin. So when we beat them my freshman year, we got some respect and credibility, from hearing it growing up. You play Shorecrest, you guys don't beat anybody, don't do anything, and then we ended up beating them. So that was really cool. We went to the state playoffs my freshman year, sophomore year, and senior year. So we had some really good teams all through when I was in high school. One of the favorite memories was the sophomore year. We beat St. Stephen's to go to the Final 8. We had like a big dog pile at home. We had the winning run score. They had beaten us, I think, 3 times earlier that year. They had a really good team. And we finally beat them in the playoffs, so that was a great memory. I hit the first home run at the current field. We were playing Palmetto High School in 2001. We made a pretty big deal out of it. Next to that, I got hit in the back. So I definitely remember that. Miami, which you mentioned, they were the 17th team in the country by USA Today. And I hit the winning home run, and then one of my good friends was going to be at my wedding next year, was the winning pitcher for times. So that was an incredible memory, and we'll never forget that. And then every time we beat Northside Christian was a great memory. Especially when I was in baseball there, one of their players' dad, owner of International Diamond Center, and they had a lot of good players somehow. So every time we beat them, it was very gratifying. But overall, again, I just want to thank Shorecrest for putting this on. I'm very honored to be a part of this, and I've had great memories with my time here at Shorecrest.